gotta check. Because on more than one occasion, not more than a few, but on more than one occasion, I have left the cardboard under the pizza. And that defeats the whole purpose because the crust doesn't get like it did. I'm gonna go get the other one to show it to you because these are so delicious. I'm not a barbecue pizza person. I figure you either want barbecue or you want pizza. Can't be both. Can't be both. This one's made with sweet potato. That's $1 they didn't give me off. Bitches and hoes. This one we have tonight. I'm gonna show you the other one. Oh, they're different brands with the same flavor idea. This one is California Kitchen Barbecue Recipe Chicken. I wonder if they have to put recipe on it. Oh, I bet they do. Because America puts trash in our shit, even if they claim to be made all healthy and natural. Which is a bullshit. I recommend in America you use labels only for a general guide. But don't think on what that label tells you about the consumables you're about to put in your body. Urban pie is, I like it better because it says urban, and that is America's code for black or ethnic, even though we know that's what white people use to profit in blackface, like they doing something ethnic. But anyway, I still like it. I like the box black. Black on black is blackity black. So one is chicken sausage and one is just chicken. And this is made on sweet potato crust. And I think this one's on cauliflower crust. Made with natural chicken raised without hormones. I don't believe it. I thought one of these was made with a cauliflower crust. There was one with a cauliflower crust that I think was really good too. I smell it already. It smells good. This is my leftover pot pie. It looks dry. That's because it's been sitting on the counter for hours. Just sprinkle some water on it and put it back in the oven. And I like that they work with my favorite temperature, which most pizzas do, right? And this pisses me off for a couple of reasons. It triggers me. I'll tell you why in just a second. Ain't nobody got cabinet space for that shit. Just gonna take the sorrel. I just put it right. First of all, I filled the carafe up with water and then filled the coffee maker up. And then I just took the empty carafe, threw a handful of sorrel leaves in, and then brewed a full carafe. Ow, ow, ow. Trying to show y'all shit. When the sorrel leaves stay in here, and I could just rinse this out. And put the sorrel leaves down the, those of you compost, put in your compost. I'm putting it down my disposal. Actually swirl it around. And I like to let it dry on the counter instead of on the coffee maker because that eye is still hot. And I don't want any dried sediment from maybe hard water in the bottom of this. From drying too fast or whatever. I let that drizzle into the sorrel for about 10 seconds. Ooh, that's the time. Feel like making love to you. I feel like making dreams come true. Pour us some sorrel. 70s glassware. Pour the new batch in. Now, if you feel like there's going to be sediment you don't want to have to be bothered with, I don't generally have that problem, and I make it a lot at this point. I would say that I'm a connoisseur because we drink it every day. You know, I at least have a double shot of it every day, right? I don't drink a lot. I have at least 4 ounces a day. But if you feel like the sediment is going to be too much for you, what you can do is use yourself a funnel. Actually, I had a funnel bigger than this. And in the funnel, I put cheesecloth to filter out any additional sediment. But doing it this way with the coffee maker and then filtering it as I pour it before mixing in the honey, it gets rid of all the sediment. Enough for sure. You just saw me pour the last of it, so you didn't see no sediment. Leave this on for a minute till this cools down a little bit more. It's not super hot, or else I wouldn't be able to hold it, but I want to let it cool down a little more, just because I don't want to put the glass through any abrupt temperature changes. The sorrel is still hot right now. Oh, I just said I wasn't gonna put this cap on. I was just gonna lay it on, but I'll fuck around and think the cap is on and try to pick it up by it and fuck everything up. I wonder if Closet Lesbian used to like this song. I Like the Girls by the Fatback Band. She better keep up. 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 I knew I shouldn't have mentioned it to him, but I mentioned to him that my scalp was dry, because it's not often that I have dry scalp like I have been, especially since I've been treating it with cocoa butter. But the last time I washed my hair, the cocoa butter was working so well that I haven't put anything in my scalp since I washed it, since I put the first round of cocoa butter in it on my scalp. So once it was pretty much time for me to moisturize my scalp again, I didn't do it because it was doing just fine and it wasn't itching or anything, and it's really still not itching, but I can tell that it's dry in there and where the dryness is. Now my hair is really super nappy right now. Ooh, so I haven't posted the video yet, but I have but I had a venting video where I was pissed off because Mr. felt some type of way toward me because I didn't feel any sympathy for the female that allegedly got shot in her neck. And so I'm not mad at him because he's just a compassionate man. That's how real men, black men, grown men, people act. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have married him without the type of compassion that he has. But no, you upset with me for not caring about this bitch's life who would have had your black ass killed in a New York second. Are you fucking kidding me right now? But again, I know it's black people. It's like that dude that carjacked the car and took the baby back. because the baby is in the back seat. Even our black criminals are more compassionate than our domestic homegrown terrorists. So you know a law-abiding, good, genuine, royal black grown person is gonna be super full of compassion, like he is. But again, nigga, fuck her, and everybody that was there with her. You know, fuck them and their whole bloodline. This is cute. Taking his water and shit. He's so eager to scratch my scalp. I'm gonna let him do a full detangle. I should order groceries tonight too.
I forgot about this. It really helps. How violent the movie was. How graphically violent.
Oh yeah. And how just as Americans we have a universal narcissism. So like no matter how horrific something is, they have the ability to make us see it as funny.
Right. He came in with some rock music as he's stabbing her with blood.
Right. We just are laughing. Look at him. Leaking. Put this back. I should empty the dishwasher too. I'm full already. It's something with my stomach. Like my digestive system is not as productive as it should be, I don't think. It never has been. I was just one of those people that I just didn't go like other people would go. And when I did go, I would be in and out like in the same amount of time it takes you to pee. Get that last bit of sticky part from the label when the label is on there. So goo gone, just in case it kicks on. When you're using spray products, after you're done, always rinse off the nozzle and then turn it back off. My dumb ass went years. I'm gonna rinse it off while it's on. I'm gonna turn it off and then rinse it again just in case when you turned it a little more oozed out. And you take said goo gone and get rid of this label. Okay. Shit, it's squeaky clean. See, it's squeaky out here, it's squeaking and whatnot. Shit. Beautiful. Okay, wipe down the counters. I don't know what you're saying. You're saying, I thought you said you were a slob. Look at you wiping down the counters every few minutes, doing shit with gloves on. Girl, I'm supposed to do that. But trust me when I tell you. I started to say you don't want to hire me as your housekeeper, but I have cleaned other people's houses and did a hell of a job and wonder why I can't do that for us in this bitch. Like, what the hell? I don't know, but the sweet potatoes over here are being great. I haven't done anything. I haven't given it any moisture, and I haven't made it any drier or wetter over there. It's laying on some parchment paper, and this is what it's been looking like for months. Got a couple onions over there, but I have them in a pan so they can't get the fumes from the potatoes, so we're safe. I use the inside for storage. So I have a couple of onions. Max of minimalism, y'all. I know I use these for everything, particularly in the garden when I'm starting for the next season. But yeah, these lids, I use these. Sometimes I just throw them away when I use them. But yeah, I just use the lids whenever I'm making a sauce or stirring stuff and cooking with it. Or even when I use my chopper, my one-handed chopper. It's closed. I need to clean that. It's got onion in it. It's supposed to be top shelf dishwasher safe, so I'm gonna see. I just put some soapy water in here. And I'm gonna set it in there like that. Cause I'm smart. I use about 1/3 of a bag. I don't measure. I just generally go in and get a handful, and that's about 1/3 of a bag. So it's smart to keep the leaves kind of fresh, because that gives them some weight. So they could probably sell less for more, like old school weed dealers, herbs and spices. And I think this is why this is why my indigo twin don't realize that she has some of this. I gave her this. But I'm gonna be able to give it to her from my garden next time. And when I get seeds, she's gonna be able to have some from her own garden. Cause it's like that with my tribe. We be sharing shit. Oh, and I still didn't show y'all my sister's art. I'm only gonna show you one because she hasn't signed the other ones, but they are beautiful. She started out painting these rocks, right? And then she started doing real art. Like real art. Like her own vibrancy comes through the art, y'all. Adele Givens, y'all. It's beautiful. I think she should sell it, but I'm trying to tiptoe into suggesting it because I know she will undervalue this. Cause she ain't, well, I can't say she's not taking it seriously, but she'll undervalue herself. I'm staring at these like I stared at my wands that came from Gigi. They're beautiful too. It just hit different when they make it with their hands. Not that I don't like nice things, because I be flexing my gifts, my nice gifts too. But I guess it's different with the whole energy with which I'm gifted.